Whenever somebody gets a new Android phone or iPhone, they always ask me, what apps should I get? The first thing I tell them is, get Google Maps. And then the first thing they say is, I can't figure this out. And they're right. I mean, what does this icon mean? What does this icon mean? Or this one? You practically need a map to get you through this app. No? All right, anyway, today I offer you 6 tips for mastering the time-space continuum using Google Maps. Tip number 1, do not think of this app as just a GPS navigation thing. Yes, it will give you turn-by-turn directions, but you'll use it more often as a kind of global yellow pages. Use it to look up places you need right now. You can either type in a category or speak it. Like, check this out, 24-hour pharmacy. Or, like this, Indian restaurants. And there, you cannot believe how much this app knows about every business in America. Look at this, I can tap one of these and I see the hours of operation, the star ratings, the reviews, the website. Lots of places you can tap on this picture here and actually look around inside the store or the restaurant. Come on, this is amazing. How are we not suing Google for witchcraft? But honestly, the part of this you'll probably use the most often is the call button. Look, let's say I need to call ahead to this restaurant and, hey, can somebody say a restaurant in San Francisco?
Boulevard.
Okay, watch this. Boulevard. And I hit call, and I have them on the line, like that. I'll never even know or care what the phone number itself was. It's like having your own personal concierge. Okay, tip number 2. Google Maps is also an excellent local guidebook. When you're in a new city, before you type anything into the search box, you can tap here, this explore thing. Boom! It lists places within walking distance that are open right now. Restaurants, theaters, stuff to do. It's like having your own personal concierge. Oh, did I already use that line? Okay, we'll cut that out. Anyway, now we can get to the navigation stuff. First of all, I have to say, this thing is almost a mind reader when it comes to putting in an address. Seriously. Okay, somebody give me a local address in Sunnyvale.
111 South Murphy Street.
111 South Murphy. Okay, watch this. All I have to type is 111S, and there it is. How can it know that out of all the places in the world? It's almost creepy how quickly and how soon it guesses. I want the Transamerica building, TRA, there it is. Now, a lot of people get confused when they want to actually start the turn-by-turn GPS directions. Where do you start? So here's the big tip. When you need driving directions, tap the blue stuff. Here, look, I'm gonna tap the blue car, and then I'm gonna tap the word start navigation in blue, and you're on your way. Now, in between, you have some options. If you're not driving, Google Maps can also help you walk there, bike there, or take public transportation there. It actually knows the schedules of all the metropolitan bus and train lines. Very cool. You can also, if you're driving, scroll down to see other routes to your destination, but honestly, the top one is almost always the quickest. Don't forget that this app's recommendations already compensate for traffic speed. The app actually knows the current traffic speeds on all the major roads. See how they're color-coded? Okay, 3 more micro tips. Once you're driving, you can spin the map with 2 fingers, like this. When you want to put north back at the top, you tap the little compass icon. Another thing, you can swipe up from the bottom to see the upcoming turn directions, or you can double tap drag to zoom in or out quickly. Nobody knows this one. It's really cool. So I double tap, and on my second tap, I hold my finger down and I drag up or down the screen. When you're finished zooming or scrolling around, tap resume to get back to the current navigation. This button here shows you your entire route, and this button lets you turn off the voice or the traffic color codes or the satellite imagery. And the X button stops the navigation. Some people get confused by that because the X button disappears if you've done any manual scrolling or zooming. Just hit resume to make the X reappear. Oh, and last tip, while you're driving, turn off the screen. You'll still hear the little voice telling you when to turn, but now you can keep both hands where they belong, on the wheel and on your coffee. Happy mapping.